cinematic landscape of 2018, Under the Silver Lake came and went with little fanfare, overshadowed by blockbusters, misunderstood by critics, and ignored by audiences. Yet in the years since its quiet release, David Robert Mitchell's neo-noir puzzle box has quietly grown a cult following, and with good reason. This hypnotic, surreal, and paranoid journey through Los Angeles is a film that defies convention, and Andrew Garfield's performance is among the most daring of his career. 7 years on, Under the Silver Lake is being reappraised, not as a failed mystery, but as a mirror held up to modern culture's obsession with conspiracy, symbolism, and illusion. With a Rotten Tomatoes score stuck at 58%, its divisive reception remains. But like many cult classics before it, the movie's true value is being revealed not through reviews, but through repeated viewings and endless discussions. This is a movie that wants to be decoded, not digested. A puzzle wrapped in paranoia. What Under the Silver Lake is really about. Garfield plays Sam, a disaffected drifter whose Los Angeles life is defined by ennui and voyeurism. When a mysterious woman named Sarah appears and then suddenly vanishes, Sam becomes obsessed with finding her, believing her disappearance is connected to a deeper, hidden truth lurking in the city's glitzy underbelly. What follows is not a straightforward detective story, but a deeply self-aware satire of conspiratorial thinking, toxic masculinity, and Hollywood myth-making. From underground cults to cryptic comic books, from encoded pop songs to the legend of a supernatural killer known as the Owl's Kiss, Sam's journey is constantly derailed by strange encounters and surreal detours. Every clue leads only to more questions, and as the film unfolds, it becomes clear that Sam isn't so much solving a mystery as constructing one to give his empty life meaning. This deliberate lack of resolution, far from being a flaw, is the film's central thesis. Mitchell leans into anti-paranoia, a fear that nothing is connected to anything and that the truth Sam is chasing may not exist at all. The film rejects the tidy answers of traditional noir and instead offers a chaotic, fragmented reality that mirrors the way we often interact with the world, desperately seeking patterns where there are none. Andrew Garfield at his most unhinged and most honest. After major turns in Hacksaw Ridge, Silence, and Tick, Tick, Boom, Garfield has earned a reputation for tackling emotionally intense roles. But Under the Silver Lake may be his strangest and most challenging performance. As Sam, Garfield plays a man so wrapped up in his own fantasy of significance that he fails to see how much damage he causes, both to others and to himself. Sam is no hero. He spies on women, acts entitled, and treats Sarah less as a person and more as a symbol. Garfield's brilliance lies in how he walks this tightrope, making Sam sympathetic enough to follow, while gradually revealing the depths of his delusion. He sees himself as this liberator, Garfield noted in an interview, but actually he perpetuates the same abuse in an unconscious way. It's a raw, risky performance that deserves far more attention than it received. A love letter to, and critique of, old Hollywood. Visually and tonally, Under the Silver Lake is steeped in old Hollywood glamour. Its lush, orchestral score wouldn't be out of place in a Hitchcock film, and its references to noir classics like Kiss Me Deadly or Chinatown are deliberate and plentiful. But for all its stylistic nods, the film is less homage than autopsy. Mitchell uses the language of classic noir to expose the rot beneath the dream factory, from the exploitation of women to the commodification of culture. Sam's obsession with Sarah echoes the femme fatale trope, but Mitchell subverts this tradition by showing how such an archetype is often a projection of male fantasy. Sam barely knows Sarah. He met her once, but crafts an elaborate mythology around her. The film suggests that the real mystery isn't Sarah's disappearance, but why men like Sam need women to be symbols instead of people. A disastrous release, and a second chance. Despite its ambition, Under the Silver Lake faced major hurdles. After a lukewarm debut at Cannes, A24 struggled to market the film. Mitchell refused to edit it down, and the studio dumped it onto VOD after a token theatrical run. It bombed. The backlash was so severe that Mitchell hasn't directed a film since, though that's changing soon with both Flowervale Street and It Follows sequel, They follow on the horizon. Like Richard Kelly after Southland Tales or Shane Carruth after Upstream Color, Mitchell was effectively sent to director's jail, punished for being too weird, too ambitious, too uninterested in pleasing audiences. But now, Under the Silver Lake is finding its people. Online forums dissect every frame. Fan theories flourish. Viewers revisit the film again and again, each time finding something new. Why Under the Silver Lake might be the next Donnie Darko. Not every cult classic is born overnight. Donnie Darko and Brazil were both critical or commercial failures before becoming icons of alt cinema. Under the Silver Lake may very well follow that trajectory. It's cryptic, polarizing, and intentionally frustrating, but also hypnotic, visionary, and fiercely original. There's no shortage of modern thrillers, but few are as bold as Under the Silver Lake. It dares to challenge the viewer, to blur the lines between satire and sincerity, meaning and madness. In a world overflowing with content, it's a rare piece of cinema that demands attention, rewards patience, and keeps echoing long after the credits roll. As more viewers discover it in the years to come, Mitchell's misunderstood masterpiece might finally get the recognition it deserves, not as a failure, but as a film far ahead of its time.